Hey everyone, this is Alexi. Welcome to Haircut Horrors and Bloopers. I just want to thank you for stopping by to hear a story or two. I've got another great story for you this evening. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments. Enjoy.
Growing up, my parents had one strict rule: no short hair. So naturally, I never gave it a second thought. Long hair was my identity. That is, until my senior year, when a friend of mine cut hers short on a whim. I teased her at first, but something strange happened. I couldn't stop staring at her freshly trimmed neckline. It was buzzed, clipped, liberating, and suddenly I needed that in my life. You know how when you start noticing something, it's everywhere? That was me obsessing over every pixie cut, bob, and buzz cut I saw. I couldn't shake the urge. My long hair started to feel more like a burden, a relic of the past. It was time for a bold change. Finally, after graduation, while running errands with my mom, I casually mentioned wanting to chop it all off. I braced myself for her usual, absolutely not, but to my surprise, she said,
"Well, you're 18. Let's talk to the stylist about it."
My heart dropped. This was really happening. So there we were, walking into our salon, and by some twist of fate, the stylist was free. My mom looked relieved, probably hoping the stylist would talk me out of it. But oh no, the stylist was way too enthusiastic. Before I knew it, turned away from the mirror and hearing the snip-snip of my long locks falling to the floor. I got a short, chin-length bob, but the real horror began when the clippers came out. I told her I wanted it short at the neckline, and oh, she really got it close. She buzzed it higher and higher until the back of my head was almost bare. When I saw the finished look, I was equal parts thrilled and terrified. My mom, shaking her head, said,
"Well, it's certainly short."
"The worst part?" the stylist asked.
Want to go shorter?
For reasons I still can't explain. I said, "Okay, why not?" And before I could stop her, she switched to a zero-guard clipper and shaved the back into a bald fade. My scalp was ghostly pale, and I looked like I'd signed up for boot camp instead of summer break. At the moment, I loved it. But that love didn't last. For the first week, I reveled in the cool breeze on my scalp. But soon, reality set in. No more ponytails. No more French braids. And as for growing it out, absolute nightmare. The back was so much shorter than the sides, it took forever to even out. Months of awkward haircuts and painful trims just to make it look decent again. I never admitted it to my mom, but I secretly regretted it. I'd sit in my room, tugging at the back of my hair, wishing it would grow faster. Every trim felt like starting over, and it took more than a year to finally get my hair back to just above my shoulders. But hey, at least I got to experience the horror of a bad haircut once in my life. Will I ever go that short again? Not a chance. But if you're brave enough to try, just remember, you can cut it off in an instant, but growing it back, now that's the real nightmare.
Did you like that story? A big thanks to all those who sent me stories. Come back for more. The Haircut Horrors and Bloopers. Great news. I'm planning on cranking out a new video every day. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you love true horror stories, and based on true horror stories, check out my other channel, Fear Without End. All one word. That's Fear Without End. See you next time with another great story. Thanks, guys. It would be great if you could check out my other stories while waiting on the next ones to come out. Enjoy.